Okay, let's tackle this. Writing a two-column proof to show that triangle OQR, and let's trace it out. OQR, this right here, okay, is congruent to triangle MQR, this right here. So we're talking about this, we're talking about this, okay? The given information that they got over here is that NO is congruent to PM. Let's put an angle mark on it. Okay, angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. I said an angle mark for that last one, but what I meant to say is segment mark for the side length, angle marks for the angles, and OR is congruent to MR. OR is congruent to MR. That's good. That's helpful. Okay. Now, let's see what. Okay. Well, first let's look at this triangle right here. Let's look at these triangles right here. Okay. Um, we need to establish first that these are congruent. And check it out. We have here vertical angles from here and here, right? Okay, so we're going to mark them with two angle marks. They're vertical angles. So I'm going to say 2 angle NQO is congruent to angle PQM. Vertical angles. All right? And now watch what we've got here. We've got congruence in this triangle and this triangle because we've got angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Okay? So we can now state that, excuse me, let's see, triangle, let's say OQN is congruent to, gosh, I'm doing a terrible job of writing that, is congruent to triangle MQP, okay, by angle, angle, side. Yep. And then we can say, we can actually say this, watch. We could say this right here. Those two are corresponding sides, right, on those two congruent triangles. So we can now say segment OQ is congruent to segment MQ. Okay, and how do we say that? Because corresponding parts, any corresponding parts of any two congruent triangles will be congruent. Okay, CPCTC. Yep. And now we have one more thing that we know because what we're really talking about are these triangles, OQR right here and MQR, and they're sharing a side. They're sharing that middle side. That's right here. So we can now then say that QR is congruent to QR, and we can say that because of the reflexive property of congruence. Reflexive property of congruence. And now, finally, we can state what we wanted to say, which is that triangle OQR is congruent to triangle MQR. And the reason that we're allowed to do that is through side, side, side. And now we know what we know. And we can say quod erat demonstrandum, that which was to be proved was proved, otherwise known as blammo. We did it. Good job.